What's up, guys? We got a 2005 Chevrolet Trailblazer. It's really dark here, but anyways, we got a cylinder 4 Misfire P0304. So pretty much it's straightforward. Cylinder 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's in order 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's the fourth one in line, but we're gonna be taking care of. Okay, so pretty much on this vehicle, we're gonna remove this sensor. Just squeeze this tab here, right here. Not sensor, just the connector we're gonna remove. We're gonna take off this. If you want to take out the whole housing, it's up to you, but I wouldn't mess with the whole housing. Just loosen up this bolt, and this comes off. Take off this 10mm. Let's see if there's anything else holding this little guy. Okay, yeah, that's it. And then also we'll loosen this up to take off this whole housing right here. And there is a pipe underneath. Just pay attention to that. So you can just lift it up from one side, and you'll see me do that right now. So we're gonna start up by loosening this little guy, and we're gonna loosen this end too right now. So if you got this Trailblazer 6-cylinder, oops, there it goes. Almost dropped my screwdriver in there. Anyways, now what we're gonna do is, just to start off, we're gonna pull this off. That side is gonna be pulled off with this, but we need to remove this first. So what I want to do is take off this 10mm. Take this baby off, put it somewhere safe. You don't want to put it up there, because once you remove everything, it might try to fall inside. So now what we can do is we can try to pull this housing. We need to there's one more bolt on this side. I forgot that. I didn't even see that. I just saw it right now. So we're gonna remove this little guy also. And I see a harness. Whoa, there's a lot of steps here. There's a harness over here also. So this tab, you can just remove this with the flathead screwdriver that we had. Just open up this tab, and this comes off. And this 10mm comes off. And now let's see if we are able to pull this off. And this pipe housing just comes right off. There it is. The whole thing just comes off. Down here we got transformers. Okay, this is cylinder 1, cylinder 2, cylinder 3, cylinder 4, cylinder 5, and cylinder 6. So we got the code P0304. That's cylinder 4. P0301 would be here, and the numbers would rise to 1, P0301, 302, 303, 304 is the one we're looking over there. And this little guy wants to fall on the ground. So what we want to do here is we want to remove this ignition coil. Okay, so squeeze this connector, and this baby will come out. Okay, and this screw right here, and this whole thing just comes off just like that. So whenever you get a misfire, it's most likely your ignition coil, or it could be that the computer's not controlling the coil, but that's something different. But if you see any oil in here, no good. Also, inside there you have a spark plug, so you want to check the condition of the spark plug, or just replace it. This customer asked me to replace one plug. I don't know what was the point of that. I'd rather just change them all and get it over with it. The last one looks hard, but really the coil is not that deep, and plus this is flexible. Okay, so you should be able to lift it up and just bend it out of there somehow, somewhere. You see this? If I put it in here, I am able to bend this guy to a certain point. So we are waiting for the ignition coil, and meanwhile I will take out the plug. So we got ourselves a spark plug socket, and we're gonna put this baby on. If there's oil in there, that's another issue. If you have oil inside, that means your valve cover is leaking. And let's see if I can manage to get this guy off with one hand. Can I or can I not? I cannot, so I'm gonna try to attempt it with the both arms. So give me a moment. I'll leave this little guy right here. You guys are probably not gonna be able to see it properly, but I gotta do this. Okay, so why don't we do this? Put the camera right here. Gotta put our light right here, and hopefully this guy comes out. Try to get a longer extension than me. I'm an idiot. Trying to work with this small little extension, and I'm on a crazy angle. So you do need both hands to take this guy off, because at a certain angle, holy cow, this spark plug is jammed in there. So can't even remove the spark plug. It's super duper tight. Okay, there you go. Whoa. Okay, it's coming out. The plug is coming out. So I'm using this socket. You see we got oil bit in there, but that oil should have been too much because it's not on the coil itself. 5x8 is a socket made by Snap-on. And just make sure you don't drop nothing in there, like your bolts and stuff. And after turning so much, this baby should just freely come out. Look at that, a lot of oil. So I'm gonna recommend this guy some valve cover gasket, but he's probably most likely not gonna do it. He's out of money. But anyways, I'm gonna clean up and put this baby back in. Okay, so with oil inside this baby, what I like to do is I like to take a clean rag and get a long extension. Just stick this baby in there, let it submerge in there, let it suck up all the oil, and pull it back out. Switch sides, do the same thing again. Okay, let it suck up all the oil. Some of the oil might go in there, but if you got a lot of oil, you want to clean that up before you stick this baby in. So we don't have a lot of oil in there, so we're good here. And make sure you do your valve cover. To change the valve cover gasket on this guy, it's not so easy. It's a heck of a job, but all this got to come off. The throttle body, the other end of the intake got to come off. It's about almost like $1,000 job probably. And after that, you're gonna be crying, just like I would be crying, because all the bolts in there. So it's all up to the customer, and I will let them know. But meanwhile, we're just gonna complete the job for now. At least the misfire will be gone, and let's see how things go after that. So we got some parts here. Delco, there's a plug number. So you always want to check the length of the spark plug. So I put this old one over here. You don't want it too short, and you don't want it too long. Too long will damage the inside of your bore of your cylinders, and you're gonna be in trouble. So you make sure you check the gap. If you want to put some anti-seize, good, but slowly take this guy and put it inside the bore. After that, I'm gonna get my spark plug socket. We did get the standard ignition coil, so there's a part number on this ignition coil. This is what this baby looked like. Okay, comes with a new bolt. Anyways, where's my spark plug socket? Where did I put that baby? Okay, in the big mess over here. So what we're gonna do is, you want to capture this guy, all the threads by hand before you do anything crazy. Before you put your tool on, make sure it's nice and straight, nothing is cross-threaded. And after that, you want to tighten this baby up. Again, we're gonna have to put our camera down right here, just like earlier, and hopefully my light stays there. I'm gonna take a longer extension, so no torque here, and we're gonna do this by hand. If I can get this freaking extension on top of that extension. Okay, this baby is nice and tight. Next step, we're gonna pick up the camera. So we got the plug tight in there. Make sure it's tight, do not leave it loose. So we're gonna take this guy, make sure the plug is captured right onto the ignition coil. Once it's on, you want to take this bolt, take this connector, put this in so you don't forget. Make sure it clicks just like that. It shouldn't come back out. So I am gonna take my little drill here. We're gonna put that baby in. That's how easy it is. Okay guys, so next step, make sure your connector's in, the coil's in, and spark plug is nice and tight. Next step here, you want to line everything here. You want to close this up. Okay, make sure this pipe down here goes in here. If you leave this loose, you're in trouble. Okay, and that's in. So before we put this pipe in, we got a good view of this little guy right here. And then this little guy right here. We're gonna check out electric drill right here. So once you're done, you do want to reset the light. You should not have that misfire unless there's other issues, unless you tackle the wrong ignition coil, unless your cylinder is bad, unless your other things such as injectors are bad. But those things you don't want to go crazy. You're gonna put this baby in, make sure that clicks on. You will have a check engine light for that temperature sensor. So after this, gonna get my screwdriver. We're gonna lock up this bolt, little guy right here, this clamp. So like I said, you could change all the coils, all the plugs, it's all up to you. The cylinder you have in fire is very simple and easy. Straightforward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in order. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching my video. Stay tuned for more video. This baby is done. It should be going. I do not want to make any further because everything is on point. A lot of mechanics, a lot of people want to spend time checking the coil continuity, this, that. No, the basics. I do the basics and do the basics before you waste 6 hours, 10 hours, 10 days to 1 month. I had a mechanic. I know a mechanic that spent 2 months on a car that was misfiring and he never found the problem. And it was a Dodge Caravan 4-cylinder. Like in 1998 or so. But anyways, I don't like to go bananas. This is what it is. Thank you for watching.